Hi guys, this is a very tragic story. It's a very sad story. I don't even know how to feel about this whole incident. So on the 29th of March 2025, something very tragic happened around Ubuluku in Delta State area of Nigeria. So a group of 5 Fulani herdsmen were said to have started their kidnapping journey on the 23rd of March 2025, where they abducted a student of Delta State Polytechnic identified as Mr. Chibueze around Ogwashi. It was said that after they abducted Mr. Chibueze, who was said to hail from Iseluku, they took him while they were trekking, carrying him to their location. They kidnapped another man identified as Mr. Afam outside his gates at Ubuluku on that very 23rd March. Now they took Mr. Chibueze and Mr. Afam to their hideouts where they camped for days, after which they started calling their family members and started demanding for ransom. Now it was said that after they called their family members and were demanding for ransom, they tied them up and they started moving around, harvesting people's cassava. In the process of them moving around harvesting people's farm produce and crops, they met Mr. Godwin Anuka, his wife and 2 underage children, a boy and a girl, at their farmland, farming that very day, that afternoon, being the 29th of March 2025. They overheard late Mr. Godwin's little daughter singing in the bush, and it was through her voice they were able to trace them to their farmland. Now when they approached them, the wife, on seeing them and seeing that these were herdsmen and possible kidnappers, the wife screamed, "Jesus, that these are kidnappers." Immediately she said that. Their daughter said, and they asked her to keep quiet. Before the husband could even say anything, according to the daughter, they shot the husband. According to her, the first time they shot the husband, he didn't die. So they decided to shoot him a second time, and Mr. Godwin fell down and died on the spot. After they killed Mr. Godwin, they took the wife and the 2 underage children to where they kept Mr. Chibueze and Afam, making it a total of 5 kidnapped victims under their custody. So probably people from community, not seeing them come back from farm, became worried and probably reported the incident to the vigilante. It was said that after much bargain, it demanded for huge ransom. The Aniocha South Local Government chairman mobilized a team of the Nigerian Army and some local vigilante who were able to rescue them. So after the family and community raised the huge amounts demanded by these Fulani herdsmen, the Fulani herdsmen finally released the victims under their custody at a railway line after Akukwabo. So that was how they were taken back to their community, while the team of the vigilante and the Nigerian Army went to look for the corpse of late Mr. Godwin and brought it back to the community. While they're still looking for these herdsmen, please, let's all be very careful, because we all can see what is going on in the country. We see how these herdsmen has been constantly disrupting people's farmland, molesting people's children, sexually assaulting them in their farmland, killing their husbands, and nothing has been done. At this point, we can see that nothing is done. If there is a way, as a woman, if you must go to farm, advise you go with pepper spray. Even if you can't carry cutlass, you go with pepper spray for security measures, because while we wait for government to do the needful, we need to also protect ourselves. I pray God gives late Mr. Anuka Godwin's family the strength to bear this great loss, and the children, because it's not easy. Hearing this little girl, I don't even think this girl can forget this trauma in a haste. Hearing her narrate this whole incident of how she watched her father died in her presence, it is very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking for them to have killed her father in her presence. I don't think this girl can really overcome this in the nearest future. However, let's pray God give them strength to overcome it. And please, we all need to be very safe and careful out there. I can't even say don't go to farm. because things are very expensive in the country. Things are very expensive. You need to feed, you need to survive. But however, if you must go, try as much as possible to stand up for yourself. Be vigilant and very careful. Be very, very vigilant and very careful. If you must go to farm, don't go with one person. Go in a group and try as much as possible to protect yourself. For you as a lady, try and buy a pocket pepper spray. For you as a man, if it's a cutlass you can carry, anything, try and protect yourself.